Good morning to all the children in reception and Key Stage 1. This is our first new assembly, so I do hope you like it and I do hope you've been able to tune in. I'm going to be doing these each day. They're just going to be a couple of minutes long so you can drop in, and I'm going to explain how they work for you now. So each day I'll give you two words, an easier word and a slightly harder word, and I'll explain what they mean and try to put them into a sentence for you. It's your job then to try and put them into your writing or your work, or just to talk to your family about them or use them in the conversations that you have, because improving your vocabulary is really, really important. Then I'll give you a fact of the day, something that hopefully you didn't know, but maybe you knew already. And then after that, I'm just going to mention one person's name from each class. So somebody from class 1, somebody from class 2, and somebody from class 3. And after that, I'm going to explain today about that picture that you might have seen behind me. So I've got some paper here to help me. And let's get started. Let's look at your first word. The first word is your easier word, and that word is delay. Something is delayed if it's not on time. Something can be delayed, like the train can be delayed. Somebody can be delayed if they get caught in traffic, and then they might be late for an appointment. So your first word today is delay. Now let's go on to the harder word. Your harder word is temporary. Temporary means something that doesn't last forever. It lasts for a short while. Just like I really hope it's only temporary that you're at home and you can't come into school. So that's your second word for the day. Now, moving on to your fact for the day. Did you know that a tiger's skin is striped just like its fur? And also, it's very individual. Just like your fingerprint, there are nobody else's fingerprints that match yours. They can be very, 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 very close, like 99.9% close to yours, but they're not exactly the same. And it's the same with a tiger. Their stripes are very similar to each other, but they're never the same. So there's your fact for the day. Now, shall we read out our names for today? I'm going to start off with somebody in class 1 who it's your birthday today. Happy birthday to Darla. I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope you get lots of prezzies, and I hope you don't maybe do any work today. You get the day off as a treat. Now let's go into class 2. Let's say a big hello to Millie Hood. Millie Hood, I've seen you a few times, but I haven't seen you very often, and I hope you're keeping well. I know you've got a really big suntan, so you've been out in the garden a lot, which is excellent. And then the last person to say hello to this morning is James Blythe in class 3. James, you've been doing lots of work at home and sending it in, so that's really excellent, and we've been really pleased to see all your work, so well done to you. Okay, so to finish off, the picture behind me. Now this was made for me by Bella in class 4, and she put it up in my office because she knew I was doing a lot of meetings with lots of people in a different way now. I have to sit with my laptop and hold these meetings where people can see the board behind me. And if you notice, in my office, I have got some pictures, but it's a little bit blank, so I was hoping you might be able to help me out. I'd like you to try and draw a picture, colour it in really, really nicely, and then send it into school so that we can put them on the wall around me, and I'll try and fill up the wall around me with your pictures. It might be easier for you to draw your picture or to print one off and colour it in, and then to email it, get mum or dad to take a photograph of it and email it into school, and then I'll be able to print it out for you here. So if you want to send us any notes or any questions or anything about the assembly, you ask mum or dad to send them to the closure email address, and I think they'll know what that means, and they just need to put the word assembly in the title so that I can see it. Other than that, have a lovely day, everybody, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.